Hello everyone and welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. The March update is now live, and with it came some changes to the Sandbox, and to be honest, while most of the weapons that were crappy before this update are still crappy today, there are a few very notable exceptions. We're going to take a look at one of those in particular right here in this video. But before we do that, I want to give a quick thank you to Control Freak for sending me one of their newest products. The Omni Performance Thumbstick is now available on Control Freak's website. They are the lowest profile thumbstick that they have, as opposed to the medium thumbstick like the Atomic, and the longest thumbstick, which would be like your Call of Duty sticks. Also in the medium range, you have a wide selection of Destiny thumbsticks, ranging from the Ghost editions that are white, to the Gold editions, to the Gray editions with the tricorn emblem. If you want to head over to Control Freak, use offer code PYRO to save yourself 10%, and you're also helping support this channel. Now then, let's talk about one of the best weapons in the new Sandbox, and that is the Tarantula Linear Fusion Rifle. Now, to be fair, the perks on all four of the current Linear Fusion Rifles in the game aren't really that impactful. I just prefer the Tarantula because it has a little bit better range, but you're more than welcome to use whichever one you want. Honestly, all Linear Fusion Rifles are very good right now. Now, the reason that Linear Fusion Rifles are so good in this new Sandbox is because all Linear Fusion Rifles get a 50% damage buff in PvE. Additionally, they also got increased aim assist and decreased flinch multiplier. Now, when you combine all that with the fact that Linear Fusion Rifles were pretty good before this update, they're pretty damn good now. Now, when we take a look at the Tarantula Linear Fusion Rifle in action, you can see that this walker tank that spawns in the public event on Titan has his leg broken in 4 shots from the Tarantula, totaling 6,000 damage. Now, that's not far off from a Nighthawk shot. I'm not even kidding. On this walker tank, I think a Nighthawk shot does about 8,000 damage. To also compare that to another fusion rifle, we will use Merciless. It typically takes me a full clip, which is 7 shots from Merciless, to break one of the walker tank's legs. Now, when you keep in mind the fact that the Tarantula holds 14 rounds in total, you are talking about some serious DPS. And in fact, Linear Fusion Rifles are so good now that I would even compare them to Sleeper Simulant back in Destiny 1. Now, I do want to point out that I don't believe Linear Fusion Rifles are going to be the new all-around power weapon. However, they are going to be a top contender for boss DPS in things like Nightfalls and the Raid. The fact that the Tarantula Linear Fusion Rifle is a legendary that's going to enable you to carry an exotic elsewhere. So if you wanted to run something like Sweet Business in your kinetic slot or Cold Heart in your energy slot, you would be more than capable of doing so. All in all, guys, the Tarantula is an absolute beast now. I used it in the Nightfall and it did very, very well. I would highly recommend checking it out, or if not the Tarantula, one of the other, I think, 3 Linear Fusion Rifles in the game. Now, before I let you guys go, I want to give you a quick update on what you can expect on the channel. With the new Sandbox update, like I said, there are a small handful of weapons that have become very powerful, some in PvE, some in PvP. I have videos planned for those in the near future, as well as a few videos showcasing some of the new builds for your subclass that will take the most advantage of the new Sandbox updates. But that, my friends, is going to bring this video to an end. Check the description box below and you will find a link to Control Freak if you want to go over there and check out some of their awesome stuff. But if you enjoyed this video, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.